welcome to another informative and exciting class. In this class, you'll be learning about the addition and subtraction of fractions. In our previous class, we learned about ordering of fractions, how to arrange fractions in increasing or decreasing order, also known as ascending or descending order. In this class, you'll be learning about how to add and also subtract fractions. Now, in adding fractions that have the same denominator, we follow this step. First step is to add the numerators together, keeping the denominator common. Then you write the simplified fraction. It's quite simple. Looking at this fraction, we can see that the denominators are the same. What are the denominators? 3. They are the same. So what do? We simply add the numerators. 5 plus 2 becomes 7. So this is 7 over 3. If we change this to an improper, to a mixed fraction, it becomes what? 2 whole number 1 over 3. Let us see another case where we have different denominators. Now, when you are adding or subtracting fractions with different denominators, we need to change the denominators so that they are the same. We do this using equivalent fraction or using the method of lowest common multiple, which is LCM. Looking at this particular example, I'm going to show us two methods we can use to actualize this. First method, let's see what is the LCM. The LCM of this is what? 15, because LCM of 5 and 3 is 15. So what do? 15 divided by 3 is what? 15 divided by 3 is what? 5. And 5 times 1 is this 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 3 times 1 is this 3. 5 plus 3 is 8. So this is 8 over 15. So it simply means that 1 over 3 plus 1 over 5 is 8 over 15. Let us look at another method. This method is only applicable when there are two fractions. This is method of cross multiplication. Let us see. 3 times 1 is what? 3. This. 5 times 1 is what? 5. This 5. And also 3 times 5 is what? 15, which is this 15. And 5 plus 3 is 8. That is 8 over 15. So that is the method of cross multiplication. Let us go to subtraction. It is quite similar. How do? We follow these 3 steps. Make sure that the denominators are the same. We subtract the top numbers, which are the numerators. You put the answer over the denominator, then you simplify the fraction if it is needed, meaning if it will result in a mixed fraction or if they can simply divide. Now, these have common denominators, so simply subtract the numerators. What are the common denominators? 8 is the common denominators. Numerators is 5 and 2. So 5 minus 2 is simply 5 minus 2 is 3. So it's now 3 over 8 because 8 is the common denominator. Let us subtract fractions with different denominators. Like we did earlier, we find the LCM of 4 and 5, which is what? 20. Then 20 divided 4 is 5. 5 times 1 gives 5. 20 divide 5 is 4. 4 times 1, 4. And now 5 minus 4 is 1, which is now 1 over 20. Quite simple, right? Okay, let's use our other method, which is the cross multiplication. 5 times 1 is 5. 4 times 1 is 4. And 4 times 5 is 20. So 5 minus 4 is 1 over 20. Okay, let's add mixed fractions. You can see that the procedures are the same for addition and subtraction. All we have to ensure is that the denominators are the same. Now let us add mixed fractions. Now in doing so, you add the whole numbers and the fractions separately. That's one method. Add the whole numbers and the fractions separately. What are the whole numbers in this case? In this case, the whole numbers are what? 1 and 2. 1 plus 2 gives 3. So, since we've added that, we find the lowest common denominator, meaning LCM of what? 2 and 4. LCM of what? 4 and 2, which is what? 4. Because that's common, right? Then we convert them to ensure that they have common denominators. These two want to make it common so that it will be 4. So multiply 1 by 2 and 2 times 2. We now have 2 over 4. Meaning we now have a common denominator. So what do? We simply add the fractions. Is it? 2 plus 3 is what? 5, which is 5 over 4. Which is now what? 5 over 4 is what? One whole number, 1 over 4. If we add to 3, 1 plus 3 is 3, it becomes what? Yeah, 4 whole number, 1 over 4. Good, right? So, same method is applicable when we are dealing with the subtraction of fractions. Hope you had a great time learning in this class. See you in our next class where we'll be talking about the multiplication of fractions. Time to say goodbye. Bye.